Well, hello, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I wanted to do something I haven't done yet, and that is to build a house using the cheapest items available. And when I say that, I'm talking about like furniture, not decor items. So I went ahead and built this home. This is just the exterior, the backyard. I wasn't including the backyard because I wanted something nice to be in this house because God knows how it's going to turn out in the end on the inside. So at least the outside is kind of pretty. I really, really like what I did here with the roof. I'm not too fond of this little thing sticking out here, but I think it works okay because the brick is showing through and it just gives it a little bit more color in the back. And I did add some plants inside the planter pot. So if you download this one and you want to use it, you can just delete the plants out of it and then you can use those for your own planting purposes. But we've got some activity and skill items out here. So we've got the telescope, the swing set, the planter boxes, swimming pool, oh, and the bonsai tree. So there are things to do out here, even if inside there might not be. So we'll see how that turns out. But I've got hostas and lavender and some bushes all the way around. I forgot all about these flower covered bushes that I think just make it pop just a little bit more. So that is the exterior. I really like the exterior. If nothing else, you can download it for the shell part of it and then just delete everything else inside and then start fresh. But here is the layout of the house. So you have the entryway here with the hallway that takes you straight out to the back porch. And then off to the left here through the large archway is going to be the living room. This here is going to be the office with a bathroom. In the back, we've got the bedroom with its own ensuite. And this is the dining room, also with an archway and two archways in the kitchen area, which is also in the front. These furniture pieces are just placement furniture, and I went ahead and did some wood flooring. I don't know what the tiles are going to be in the other three rooms, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Let's just get into it. So I want to start with the living room furniture first and see what that comes up with. So the first thing we're going to pick is going to be the sofa and the love seat. Again, we're going with the cheapest item that I have available, which is going to be a firewood love seat. How beautiful is that? So we're going to have a rustic living room, it looks like. The other thing is going to be the coffee table next. Okay. That might work. That might work okay. I want a TV stand back here. So it's going to be the Tabula Rasa console table. I wonder if they have a brown swatch. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. It's kind of a dark, dark brown, but oh, that one might work better. Okay. And then for the TV, oh, I should have nixed the TV before I clicked on TV, but okay. We get a penguin TV. Yay! How cute is that? Well, it's a an Alaskan rustic living room, I think. I don't know. This is gonna be weird. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, I guess we should pick the rug next. But there are lots and lots of rugs. And how do I want to do this? Okay, so I know there's like tons of rows of rugs. So let's just say, I don't know, row number 12 and then the sixth rug in. Okay, I'm guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, all right. I sure. Okay. Yeah. So okay, well that's actually not a bad swatch. I kind of like that swatch. I do like that swatch. Okay. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it going? Hold on. Come on, do something for me. I can figure something out with that. That's not so bad. It's a funky rustic, but all right. Let's move into the office. So I will go back and I will add curtains and wallpaper to kind of match the room and add some extra bits and pieces. Decorate it up a little bit better. So for the desk, cheapest chair, the Kindermaid chair. Wonderful. God, cheapest bookcase. Okay. Now, okay. So there's my bookcase, the desk, and the chair. This doesn't mean that I can't add other bookcases. I can add different bookcases, but I have to have this one in here. Yep, changing the rules as I go. I sure am. You know it. So since I did this before, let's do the 15th row, 8th rug. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's doable. I can work with that. And then I'll just have to pick swatches. Bathroom. It's time for the bathroom. Toilet. Cheapest toilet. We're not going to use a bush. We're going to use a real toilet. So that's for the baby. So, okay, it's this. Oh, it's the same one. Okay, cool, cool. And then a sink. Cheapest sink. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right. Well, stupid sink. Okay. So, master bedroom. Oh, no. Bedroom, double bed. First cheap double bed. Where they at? This one. That's not so bad. There's a couple of really cute swatches on that one. Cheapest end table. Really? The outdoor folding table. Oh man. Okay. I'll figure something out. I know I will. And the dresser. This doesn't count. It has to be an actual dresser, kind of what it looks like here, or an armoire. So it's gonna be this one. Yes, I'm making rules up as I go. Just deal with it. Well, what if I put this here, and then I can have a cute little seating area, hopefully over here, with 2 chairs and a bookcase. So we'll go back to the living room and pick out a living chair, which is going to be the first one. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. Can I get a matching bed to go with it? But we'll see. Do I want a little table or do I want a bookcase? I think I'm going to go with the little table, but since I've already used the first accent table in the living room, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the second one since I've already used that once. So here we go. Oh, okay. That's doable. And the rug again. All right. I'm going to say row 20 and the second swatch. There's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Second rug. That's a pretty neutral style rug. I might be able to work with that. The only thing I'm worried about working with is these stupid little end tables, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, now master bathroom. So again, I've already used the first cheapest toilet. So now I'm going to use the second cheapest toilet, which is the squatty potty. Or is that what it's called? The squat toilet, excuse me. And then for the sink, it's going to be the second cheapest sink, which is this one. Bathtub is the first cheap bathtub, which is that one. And then I'm going to do a shower in this corner, the first cheap shower. Ooh, okay, I can get around that. So this tub is going to be hard to work around. So we've got a modern toilet and a very, very rustic bathtub. Okay, all right. And I'm not putting a rug in the bathroom. I'm just not. So now we do the dining room. And what do I have on the dining room? A poolside dining table. Well, I'm putting 2 in here because I want a bigger table. Okay, dining chair. So country cottage dining chair. Wonderful. That's just fabulous. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. I don't know if they can walk through there though. Okay. Let's do this a little different. How about maybe we do this like that? No, I don't think I like that like that at all. I think it looks so stupid. But what I can do is this. Is that in the middle? Yeah, that's in the middle. Is it in the middle? Yeah, it's in the middle. I had to zoom out and squint my eyes. I had to squint my eyeballs to see how far. Wait, how far over can I put that? Probably right around there, and they could still walk through. Okay, and that way it's not right up against the wall. We'll change the swatches. I'm so scared about the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Okay, cheapest counter. I know it's gonna be. Yep, that's gonna be the cheapest counter. I don't know. I might do a bar top. So if I do a bar top, it's gonna be this one more than likely. Oh boy, cheapest stove. Here we go. That's the cheapest stove. Oops. Nope. Darn it. Get where I want you to be. Cheapest refrigerator. Yeah, this isn't going to be wonderful at all. Cheapest sink. Don't like that one. Nope. Don't like it at all. And then if I do end up doing the bar top, or island thing, I'm going to need bar stool. Base game bar stool, but I can deal with that. Okay. So I've got the rooms decided except for the patio. So we're going to go with the first grill, a barrel. Why not? Oh, I forgot a fence over here. There we go. And now I've already used the cheapest dining table, so I need to choose the second cheapest dining table, which is this one, and the second cheapest dining chair, which I've already used that one in the other room as a cheap chair, so I need to use the third one. Great. That's fabulous. Wow, I'm scared. Am I going to be able to make this work? God, I hope so. The living room's not bad. We didn't start off too bad. And then the office happened, and then the bathroom, and then the kitchen, just the dining room. Okay, yeah, okay. Do we want an entry table or a hall table in the hallway? I don't think we have room for a hall table in the hallway. Nope, we do not. But I do want a runner rug, so we're going to pick the first runner rug that there is. I've just got to, it's the long, long one. The first long, long one. That's not long, long. That's just long. I want long. Well, there we go. That's long. All right. Well, give me a minute or a few minutes. Let me see what I could. That looks so weird. I'm not doing that. Well, I already used one, so I can use the short one here and kind of layer them a little bit. I'd like it by closer to the door. Where's the short one? Yeah, I could use the short one here. Okay, that's going to be the hallway. All right. I think this is going to be a disaster, but we'll see. So let me get to doing some decorating, and hopefully it is something that doesn't look like a crazy, crazy mess. Give me a few minutes or a few hours and I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Just blink. Finish the living room. Here we are. I did move the rug around a little bit so it fit a little bit better. I think the rug really is the biggest thing that's making this look odd, but it is what it is. I do have this picture here, which is a free maker pack right now on the marketplace. I would say snatch it up while you can because it's a cute picture and I love it. It's only available for a month for free after it comes out initially. So if you're still able to, I say get it and use it as often as you can because it's cool. But I added a little table with some clutter, added pillows to the love seats, I suppose, a lamp, quilt rack, little overhead light, some gaming things on the table, some more plants, and wall decor. So let's move on to the next room, which is going to be the office. Yay. Let's see what I can do. And here's the crazy little office. I played off the color of the desk. And so I've got a cream chair, the computer, the colorful candles, the colorful walls and decor, with the exception of the diplomas, which is very neutral. But we also have a chest table, coat rack, and other wall decor and plants. So there's that. The next room we're going to work on is the bathroom. What can we do? What can we do? And here's the really pretty bathroom, with the exception of the sink. Not a lot, but I love the black and yellow with white. I think it's not dark, but black is the primary color. So I love that. Now we're moving into, oh boy. Yep. No, I'm not looking forward to doing the master bedroom. Wish me luck. See what I can do in here. I think I did pretty good on this one. I don't think it's too bad at all. I chose the black swatch on those, and then this was the darkest, one of the darkest swatches with the blue pillows. I was like, perfect, we can add blue, teal, turquoise, whatever. And I did, and then the chairs have the same turquoise. Worked out pretty good. I think it worked out really, really well. So yay me. Now for their bathroom. Okay, this bathroom isn't too bad. It's not fantastic by any means, but it's not too bad. I think it works out okay. I just played off of the bathtub and kind of went from there, and we'll take a closer look later. Now we need to go into the dining room. This will be fun. There's a lot of rustic stuff in this house, but that's okay. I don't mind. I like rustic. So let's see what I can do with this one. Look what I just found out. The swatch. I can change it to a better chair that's not so rustic. And I'm not cheating. Ah, yay! I love that. Now I just got to find the right table. All right. Well, I don't think the dining room's too awful bad. I think it's cute. All right. Now we go into the beautiful and amazing kitchen. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work, but I gotta figure something out. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the kitchen's not great, but I do think choosing the black cabinets made it a little easier to work with. And then I brightened it up with the wallpaper and some decor. So it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Now I just got to figure something out to do with the hallway. Well, the hallway isn't exactly the best, but it's not necessarily the worst either. I mean, it's doable. Change that to a white door. There we go. So it matches the front door. Yes, we do. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and now the patio. Last one. Okay, I think this is all right. I kind of like it. It's kind of garden-esque, I guess. The folding chairs and then the wall plants over there and some more wall plants over here. It's not so bad. Okay. I don't know which room I hate the most. I mean, I kind of like them all. I'm kind of impressed of how well it kind of came together. And I do mean kind of, and I mean that very lightly because it's not the best build whatsoever, but I did the best I could. And I don't think it's horrible. It's not great by any means, but it's not horrible. So let me walk you through the full complete build and then you can get a better idea of what is going on and you can let me know in the comments what you think. So we walk right on in through the front door and you've got the long hallway, which takes you straight to the outside. We've got the entryway here with your letter box, some hanging plants. We've got an alarm and a thermostat, coat rack, and some wall decor there. Down the rest of the hallway, we've got some plants with the door into the office, the bathroom, and the bedroom, and then another plant and a scroll. So the hallway's not great, but it's not bad. Then we go into the living room. I can't get over how crazy this room is. They all are. But that's what makes these challenges fun is that you have to do something you don't usually do. Try to come up with some ideas that might make it look a little more feasible of a room. I got to fix that wall there, which I will do before I upload this, if anybody even wants it. So we leave the living room, we go into the office, and the office is quite pink and white and bluish, and it's really not that bad. I think the floor plant throws it off a little bit in my eyes now that I'm looking at it, but it's really not that bad. You've got all the necessities and a few other things as well. So it's not great, but it's not bad. This here is going to be, I think, the half bathroom, which I actually really like this bathroom, with the exception of the sink. I don't like the sink, but I do love this bathroom. I think it came out wonderfully. And then the main bedroom. The main bedroom actually, it's a little lacking in decor. Now that I'm looking at it in this way, but I don't think it's bad. Considering the items that I had to work with, I think it worked out pretty nicely. I kind of like it. Sorry if I'm going too fast. And then their personal bathroom isn't ideal, but it's functional. That's what matters. Got your bathtub there. They need to get in where the faucet is, so they should be able to get in just fine. And a shower with all the knickknacks on the half wall, which is perfect. Because then they can't leave plates there, hopefully. Fingers crossed. They might, but hopefully they don't. And then now I think is the dining room is next door, which actually, I don't mind this dining room. I think it looks pretty cute. I had to download this stupid shelf off the gallery because I couldn't find it in the game, which really kind of stunk, but that's okay. I got it. It's in game somewhere. I just couldn't find it. And then the kitchen, not so bad. Not so great, but not so bad. I think if I were able to upgrade the appliances and the sink, I don't think this would be too bad of a kitchen. I think it's cute. Yeah, okay. This house didn't turn out so bad after all. Could have been worse, but it definitely could have been better. But it absolutely could have been much worse. And then the patio and the backyard. Oh, I love the backyard. I really like the backyard. It's probably the most normal thing in this whole house. So taking a look from the top down, you've got your entry and hallway, the living room, office, half bath, patio, main bedroom, suite bathroom, dining, and kitchen. So there you go. That is the whole build. I hope you guys like it. I like the exterior a lot. I think it's really cute. I don't think this house turned out as bad as I thought it was going to turn out. I know I've said that like 15 times already, and I'm sorry, but it could have been a lot worse. Taking each room by itself isn't bad. Putting each of those rooms together in one house makes it look a little weird, but that's okay. We don't mind weird. We embrace weird. And if for some reason you decide you want to download it, it is under hashtag cheapest items house, which is the title, and my personal tags Lil Mama and Momma-One. Or if you don't want to download it, just like the video and move on to my next video. You can always do that too. Let me know what you think in the comments, but you're also welcome to leave any and all other comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, have fun.